Hey there. I have a little conversation this morning here as I'm walking through a small town of Turner Valley, Alberta. We're here on a weekend camping thing with amongst the Filipinos, and I'm just walking around, walking off breakfast here. And I thought I would talk a little bit about where you choose to live or spend your retirement, and the focus for people looking to the Philippines, of course, is like whether the culture, cost of living versus the Western world, where it seems that the cost of living has gotten out of hand. They find that they're not being respected anymore. Culture is changing, and we're talking mostly the male retirees. They may be single at that point and find a more attractive or better options, let's call it, in the Philippines. We'll leave it at that. And of course, the Filipino culture are welcoming of the Western citizens. So what brings this particular angle up is a recent post by YouTube content creator Marker44, where him and his wife spent the last year or so in the Philippines. After selling their property in the United States, they committed to being in the Philippines full time. They had a home, and then they decided to sell and buy a new home, or a property to build a new home on, and things went sideways from there. And they determined that in their best interest, they would go back to the United States as opposed to investing into the Philippines. They just found it risky, and so I can see, I can really emphasize, I'm not sure I can relate to his video and their decision. It mirrors a little bit of what my wife and I have as an arrangement. We still have a home in Canada, and we travel yearly to the Philippines. Now, fortunately for us, we did not have to go through the hoops of buying a property in the Philippines, which realistically is highly risky and low probability of getting what you want. Fortunately, her family has some land, a compound, where we put up our house there. So, and the way the family properties work in the Philippines is that the surviving elders are the rights holder, and then the sibling, their offspring are the heirs to it, and it continues, and the number of heirs expands. So any property transaction in the Philippines needs the approval of all signing members. In other words, the eldest of the rights holders. So that's the crux of the challenge of dealing with properties in the Philippines. You can buy a property, but you're likely not going to get the title, because getting a sign off on the title is not possible when they're chasing relatives known and unknown all over the world. Anyway, so we're fortunate we have a property there, and the time comes, it'll be there for the next generations. And there's no shame in that. I mean, everything in life, you think that in retirement you make some decisions and then you're all set. Well, unfortunately, that's not really how it works. As long as you're alive and moving about, things happen, things change. Nothing goes as planned. It's happened all your life, and it's going to be that way for the rest of your life. So whether you're living disgruntledly in your home country or happy in another country, you always have to realize that circumstances come up. So don't burn your bridges. Leave your options open, and choose wisely. And all of us in retirement, we all have a set amount of funds to live off of. So you'll want to manage that to the best of your abilities, your situation. And that's the way it is for us. I mean, right now we have a comfortable living. We look forward to the day-long flight, multiple airport trips between the countries, and then recovering from our jet lag, living for a few months in one location, and then going back to the other. And if you plant your roots in one country and you're comfortable with it, then all the power to you. And if you want to do a hybrid approach, that's fine too. But the thing is that sometimes the choices you make in life always take a bend. They veer. Circumstances come up, and then you sort of have to roll with the punches. So anyway, we'll see what happens in between now and the next video. So that's it for today.